The total prison admissions in Sri Lanka increased. Right? Now we have talked about the level of the increase. So that is the other matter. There
Excuse me,
are
sir.
different levels.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Vilochana.
Sir, can't we use have increased?
No. That is the point I want to discuss. Right? Here we use only simple past. Why? I will tell you the reason as well. According to English grammar, right? If we mention a particular period, we can't use present perfect. We have to use simple past. What is the present particular period? 2001 to 3. So the grammar rule is simple past. Vilochana in Sinhala, what is the tense?
Tidakala.
That is present perfect. Isn't that so? That is why you said have increased. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But in English, it is simple past. So that is one of the differences.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you,
Anyway,
sir.
good question. Don't write have increased. That's wrong. Increased. හරි ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් අපි කියන්නේ කාලයක් දෙනවා නම් present perfect වල. Simple past වලින් තමයි කියන්නේ. Right. Different levels. දැන් බලන්න the increase between 2001 and 2003 are lower than 2004 and 5. Did you understand?
Yes.
So decrease, and also 2006 to 8. 1 to 3 and 6 to 8 similar.
Yes.
3 to 4 little higher. And 8 to 9 in between. Make ගත්තොත් අඩුයි 2002 to 3 least. Right? 3 to 4 to 5 higher. And 7 to 8 less than this and more than this. So different angles. We have to use different adverbs for that. Right? So that is also I have discussed with you. Right. When we talk about levels of increases or decrease, we can identify this. Now look at the amount, 5,000. The gap is 5,000 neither. 22,500 to 27,500. Gap is 500. How many years? 2 years. Period is 2 years. Increase is 5,000. Then we can identify this as considerable increase. Considerable increase. Or increase considerably. Salaki uttara. Right? This one sharply. Hey, 5,000 in 1 year. Here 5,000 in 2 years. Per 1 year 2,500. But here in 1 year 5,000. That's sharp. Right? We have different levels of increase or decrease. Right? We have marginal. Marginal ki yanta then slight, considerable, sharp, dramatic. There are 5. Marginal increase, that is the lowest increase, marginal. Then we have slight, a little higher than marginal. Considerable, a little higher than slight. Sharp, higher than considerable. Dramatic is higher than sharp. Make a dramatic එකක් මට පේන්නේ නැහැ. Yeah, we can consider this as dramatic. Neither. Dramatic, this one, 2004 to 5, dramatic increase. Right? 2 to 3 will take as slight. 8 to 9, මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? Is it similar to this one?
No.
No. So it is in between. It is sharp.
Margin.
Sharp. Margin like
Okay, sir.
right? So this is, shall we write it down on a sheet of paper?
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain
Yes.
what is a grammatic?
Dramatic means the slope is very high. For example, this is dramatic. 1 year 5,000. Dramatic.
It means
Slope එක වැඩි
the
ගොඩක් මේ.
admission will be changing in the
Rapidly.
yeah,
බොහොම ඉක්මනට මේ. දැන් මේක දිහා බලන්නකෝ. අවුරුද්දකදී
small
5000.
time.
මෙතන අවුරුදු දෙකකදී 5000යි.
Okay,
මේ
sir.
වගේ දෙගුණයක් මෙහෙම බලපෑම. එතකොට මේක considerable, මේක dramatic. dramatic කියන්නේ හිටිකම ලොකු ගානකින් වැඩි වෙනවා. ඉහළ යනවා. dramatic. එතකොට මේක මේ දෙක අතර අපිට මේක ගන්න පුළුවන් sharp කියලා. Right? Okay, anyway, we will write down. Line graphs. The topic is line graphs. Topic is line graphs. Subtopic, vocabulary needed. Vocabulary needed. Right. Set one. Set one. Right. Increase. Write down. Putting commas. Set one. Increase. Go up. Go up. They are similar. Increase, go up, same. Rise. Rise. So, SOAR. So can you tell me? Right. So this is to talk about increase. Set two, decrease. Decrease. Drop. Go down. Decrease, drop, go down. Decline. DECLINE. Next word. Deteriorate. 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 So all these words mean drop. Right? Going down. Set three. Set three. Remain constant. REMAIN. Remain constant. Remain stable. Remain constant. Remain stable. Next one, level. LEVEL. There are three in the set. Set 4. Fluctuate. Fluctuate. Set 4 is fluctuate. Right. All these are verbs, right? All these are verbs. Right. Write this down. The small description. Verbs,
Sir,
comma.
excuse me.
Sorry.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, Chanaka.
I have a question. Sir, it's okay to describe decrease as lower word, sir?
Lower. That means to talk to mean decrease.
Oh, yes, sir.
Decrease, lowered. We can use, but not academically used.
Ah,
Right?
yes, sir.
Decrease and lower, same in normal,
Ah,
casual
okay, sir.
speech. But academic field, it is not used. Shanaka.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank
That is
you.
the point. Right. Next, write this down. Verbs, comma, nouns, adjectives, and adverbs. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs are mainly used in describing line graphs. In describing line graphs. Right. Next, second sentence. When nouns are used, comma, appropriate adjectives should be used to describe the degree of change. Example, right, down, one after the other, right? Don't write a line, right? One after the other. Don't write put commas. You can write one after the other using different lines, right? Line number 1, you can write marginal. Next line, slight. Third line, considerable. Fourth line, sharp. Fifth line, dramatic. Right? Now you can bring them together with the bracket. Braces. අර ලොකු මොකක්ද කියන්නේ සංගල වරහනක් දාලා ඔය ටික එක්කව කරලා ගන්න උල එතෙන්ට අනිත් පැත්තට. Right? We have to combine them, pack them together with the bracket. Right? We call it braces. And now you have the point of the brace, right? Increase. Or decrease. Increase or decrease. Then we have slight increase, right? marginal increase, sharp increase, dramatic increase, marginal decrease, slight decrease, considerable decrease, right? This is how we combine. So adjective plus noun combination. Right? I think you must have followed me. මං කින්දී අවබෝධ වෙන්න. ඒතර ලොකු සංකල වරහන දාලා ඉස්සරහින් ලියන්න noun එක. ඔය දෙකටම පොදුයි නේද? එතකොට slight increase වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්, slight decrease වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. marginal increase වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්, marginal decrease වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right, next paragraph. An adverb should be used. An adverb should be used to describe the level or the degree. To describe the level or the degree when a verb is used. When a verb is used to talk about the change or the variation. When the verb is used to talk about the variation. Right, once again, one after the other, write down the adverbs. Right, what was our first adjective? Marginal. What is the adverb of marginal? Marginal is the adjective. What is the adverb?
Marginally.
Marginal, right. Don't write. Right? We will start with that. We'll start with the verb. Right? Now you can leave 1, 2, 3. On the third line in your exercise book, write increased. Third line, write the word increased just near the margin. හතුරු ළඟම ලියන්න increase කියන එක තුන්වෙනි line එකේ. Next line, fourth line, decreased. Right, leaving a gap. Then දකුණු පැත්තට පොඩ්ඩක් gap එකක් තියලා ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දැන් අර කරන්න යන්නේ අනිත් පැත්තට අපි ඔය braces දාන්නයි යන්නේ. Right, you should have enough space to draw up a brace from the adverbs. ඒතිල adverbs එක ලියා ගන්න. Right, leave about between adjectives, between verbs, two verbs, increase and decrease. Now මේ පැත්තේ තියෙනවනේ. අඟලක් විතර එහාට කරලා දකුණු අත පැත්තට වෙන්න. Leave about 1 inch margin and start with the right hand side. Marginally. They can increase marginally, decrease marginally. Marginally, slightly, next line. Marginally first line, second line slightly. Third line sharply. Sorry, third line considerably. Considerably. Fourth line sharply. Fifth line, line number 5, dramatically. Dramatically. Now the other side. You have to draw up these braces from adverbs to verbs. අනිත් පැත්ත කරන්න දැන්. Adverbs වලින් ඉඳන් අර verbs දෙකට අනින්ද සංකල වරහන point එක එනවා. එතකොට increase කියන එකටයි decrease කියන එකටයි. අනිත් පැත්ත. කලින් කරපු එක අනිත් පැත්ත. I think you could follow me. Why? Adjectives come before nouns. That is why we have the set first and the nouns. But adverbs come after verb. That is why we have that set after the two verbs. Right. Now let's say this is A. Right. Now we will just imagine numbers. Now actually at the examination you can just put numbers. 2001 A. 2003 B. අපි එහෙම හිතාගමු. ඔන්න මේ line එක කොළ කැලලක ඇඳගෙන 2001 A 2003 B C කොහෙද? Where is C? Where is C? 2004 C 5D 6E 8F මෙතන F එක එතකොට G9H10. Right. Now we can describe between A and B. That means 2001 to 3. Remember, when you describe, you have to consider both. What is the chat? Nisla, what is your problem? Can't you mark it on one side? What do you mean by it? The putting numbers or the note? What is it? Nasla? ICT 91. Your question is not clear to me. Pointing parts. Right. A 2001, B 2003, C 2004, right, 2005, A, B, C, D, 6E, 8F, 9G, 10H. Right, I repeated it. Now it's okay. Right, now you have to look at the variation. Now here you have to consider two things. First one is the figure in numbers and also the level. Right, here we have 5,000 in 2-year period. That means 2005. 2,500 per year. Then මෙතන බලන්න 20000කට 22000කට අවුරුද්ද 2500ක්. When we have 22,000, 2,500 were newly added. What do you think of this newly added amount? Is it too much? Is it considerable? Is it too small? That is how you have to think. Depending on that, you can decide the level. Slight, marginal, dramatic, etc. Pramod.
It's considerable.
Considerable නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ 2500ක් තියෙන තැනකට තව 2500ක් ආවා කියලා කියන්නේ සැලකිය යුතු තරම් නේද? නොසලකා හරින්නත් බෑ අපට. සැලකිය යුතු තරම් එතකොට considerable. Right. We can use in two ways නේද? A considerable increase or increased considerably. We can use either adjective noun combination or verb adverb combination. ඔය දෙකෙන් ඕන එකක් ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Adjective noun combination එකක් පුළුවන්. Verb adverb combination එකක් පුළුවන්. Right. What can you say about this one? 2003 to 4. What is the amount? About 5,000? The gap is 5,000? (2003 to 4). B to C. What is your observation? What can you observe? Any of you? What do you see?
Not change.
Decrease
Right.
slightly.
Slightly change 5,000. We will ignore it. විසිදස් 500ක් තියෙන තැනට 500ක් දැනෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. එහෙනම් අපි ඒක ගණන් ගන්නේ කොයි වගේද? remained constant. Remain constant එක හරියටම තියෙන්න බෑ අපිට නේද? පොඩ්ඩක් එහා මෙහා වෙන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන. අපි ඒක නිසා දෙවෙනි එක ගණන් ගන්නවා remain constant. Right, in your line you can write down. Line එකේ ඔන්න ලියා ගන්න. දැන් ඔකට මම line එක ඇඳගන්න කිව්වනේ. A to B you can write it two different ways. Right? One, a considerable increase. A considerable increase. It can 2001 to 3. A considerable increase. Or increase considerably. ඔය දෙකෙන් ඕන එකක් ලියන්න. Right. 2004 to 5, you can write remained constant or remained stable. Remain constant or remained stable.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can't we write the decreased slightly?
Yes. Okay. But this is negligible නේ. 500ක් කියලා පොඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් අඩු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. චාමිකර?
ඔව් sir.
එතකොට අපිට මේක නිකන් decrease slightly කියවත් අවුලක් නැහැ. Right? එහෙනම් marginally වෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? Decrease marginally. Marginally අඩු මේක.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, marginally or remain constant. At the examination, I will give you marks for both. Right? Some people consider this as no change. Some people consider the small change. Right. Now, 2004 to 5, C to D. What is the gap? 5,000, neither in 1 year. Here gap 5,000 in 2-year period. 1 year. How do we see it?
Increase marginal.
Marginally කියලා කියන්නේ දැනෙන්නේ නැති තරම්. මෙන්න මේක marginally.
Increase sharply. Sharply.
Sharply or dramatically? උපරිමයකට යන්න බැරිද අපිට?
Grammatical.
Dramatically, නේද? We can say a dramatic increase. A dramatic increase. Increase the noun. A dramatic increase. The other way? Other way around? Increased dramatically. A dramatic increase or increased dramatically. Next one. D to E. D to E.
Decrease sharply.
Decrease sharply. Yeah. Decrease sharply. Then dramatic කියන්න බෑ මෙතන අඩුයි මේ බලන්න. Right? If it comes a little further down, similar to this one, the down of the same. But increase is higher and decrease is lower. better to use sharp decrease or decreased sharply, both ways. A sharp decrease, adjective plus noun combination, or decreased sharply. What is the amount? 3,000? 4,000, neither. About 33 to 29?
Yes,
4,000.
4,000 like.
Yeah, increase is 5,000. So there is a difference, increase and decrease. Increase is higher, decrease is lower. Right. It is sharp. Next one, 6 to 8. It is similar to A and B, neither. A and B and E and F, neither. E and F, same. Appearance same. What can you write there then?
Increased considerably.
Yeah, increase considerably or a considerable increase. Increase
Sir,
considerably. Yes.
so
Sir, can
slight
we
increase,
Sorry?
increase. So slight
Yeah, yeah.
increase,
Rise, what increase?
slight increase.
Slight. Slight or considerable. Look at the amount. Once again, 5,000. Nearly 5,000. Similar to this one. Similar to A and B. A and B we considered slight or considerable. Slight is very important. ASP 54. It is more than slight. Considerable. එතනත් 5,000 තියෙනවනේ මේ. මෙතන වගේමයි නේ. AB වගේමයි E and F. Same
Okay,
man.
sir, okay.
So shall we take it as considerable? Increase considerably or a considerable increase?
considerable increase?
Yeah, considerable increase or
Sir,
increase considerably.
yeah.
Yes?
I have another question, sir.
Yes.
Can we use in continuously increase in 2060 to 2080? It's okay, sir, in the academic.
Continuously increase 2002 to
2060 to 2008.
6 to 8, 2-year period. Continuously increase.
Yes.
Yeah, continuously increase. What is the level, Pramod? We can say increase continuously level. A continuous increase. You mean to be replaced with considerable. Considerable is better. Right?
Okay, sir.
Right. Then 2008 to 9. Increase
Sharply.
sharply. Higher than this, lower than this. 4 and 5 වලට වඩා අඩුයි. 6 and 8 වලට වඩා වැඩි. එහෙනම් in between sharp. A sharp increase or increased sharply. A sharp increase, increase sharply. Right, last one, between G and H.
Decrease dramatically.
Decrease dramatically. It is similar to this one, neither. The same, this is increase, this is the same decrease. Decrease dramatically or a dramatic fall. Fall kilat kino, okay? Dramatic fall, dramatic decrease. Dramatic fall, dramatic decrease. Right. So this is the behavior of the line. You have to consider three things, whether it is increase or decrease with the level. And second one is the figure, from which figure to which figure, or by, right? When we talk about the gap, better to use by 5,000. Beginning and ending point from 22,500 to 27,500, or by 5,000. Right, the total prison admissions in Sri Lanka increased, right? Increase, better to say considerably increased, or increased considerably between 2001 and 3 from 22,500 to 27,500, or by from by 5,000. Right, that is how we have to write it. So this is a complicated task, right? Very complicated task, but you need to discuss it correctly. Right, there are a lot of line graphs we need to discuss. Right, we will discuss this together, and also we will discuss this one. After that, I will ask you to write your own answers after giving them. Right, there's a small thing I need to inform you. Today I have to stop at 10 o'clock because I have to attend a small, very, important matter at 10 o'clock. So I will end my lecture 30 minutes earlier today, right? If possible, right? Try to write a description only if you can, right? If you have enough confidence that you can write, you better write at home, right? If you feel you can't, don't write. Because next day, I will discuss the written answer step by step, right? By explaining further, I will discuss this, right? From the beginning, what is the graph about? What do you find in both axes? And the behavior of the line, right? Chunks from section to section, right? With the behavior and the figures. So that is what I am going to discuss with you next day. Sorry, I have to stop at 10 o'clock today because I have to attend a very important matter, right? So next day, if possible, we'll take some extra time and I will cover up what you have lost, right? So that is my plan. Okay, so today I have to stop at 10 and I'm sorry for that, but can't help, right? Before ending, do you have any question to ask? If you have enough confidence that you can write, try to write, try on this, right? Next day I will ask whether you have written, but not compulsory, right? If you have enough confidence that you can write, better write. After that, we will discuss, right? That is my plan for our next meeting. No answer sheet. I will give you the answers. Sanduni, I will give you the answers. I don't have prepared answer sheet. Answer sheet means not this one, the previous one. You mean the previous one, Sanduni? This lesson
No,
or the
sir,
previous
this
lesson?
This one, sir.
This one, I will give you the answers. Some of the answers you have to write. Right? For some of them, I will give you the answer. Right?
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Now,
sir.
you're welcome. Lesson is not over. Right? I happen to stop it on the way. But anyway, we will continue next day. Right? We have about 5 more weeks. Right? In the pre-semester program. I think this will run until the end of October. Right? So we have enough time. We will do, right, as much as we can discuss. Okay, right? In the absence of questions, we will end our discussion now. So thank you very much, everybody. See you again next week. Have a nice week. Okay, right. See you again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.